I will show you.
Listen here, you knotless knothead beatstall.
Show me your wolf form.
Muster up enough of your fear pheromones and blast it out of your body so that they felt to their knees and can't get up.
Are you in bud?
You know what makes your comment really funny? They have. Listen close. I show this stuff to my family. My grandmother is my beta leader. In an emergency, use the Omega cry.
You can't shame the shameless. I'm a lone wolf.
There's no shot they're 23. They look 9 years old and act 9 years old.
No, I'm not. I've also taken the actual test to know this is what we
Still lives at home. Again, he looks 9. He's wearing the fucking synthetic fabric Healy t-shirt that all the autistic Minecraft kids wear. He looks like Cody from Daddy 05. Alright, so Omegas are just the betas of, you know, the alpha and omega relationship, I'm assuming. And you didn't respond to your roleplay partner during an angst scene. Real! Is it, Journey? Is it real? What does that mean? Like, what is this? Also, why are your shirts off in these? Yeah, he adds this chick Sailor Moon 239 in it, and she responds with, the sad part is you have my location. And he responds, you know, like a rational adult. Yeah, I do, and I'm coming for you because you never answer. Yeah, let's threaten this woman that you added in your weird furry roleplay angst TikTok.
Can betas have kids? Of course, but it depends on who can have what with who. We're going to start with female betas and who they can biologically have kids with. A female beta can get pregnant by a male alpha, a female alpha, a male beta, or if the universe allows it, a male omega.
Omegas just seem like furry incels. Like, it's just incels with like more steps. He's like, oh God, please, I wish I could have procreate. I wish a male omega like myself would be able to procreate with a female beta.
Welcome to Omegaverse TikTok. I'm going to teach you how to build a nest. Now, nests can be made on a bed or in a closet, typically in a closet or a small space, but mine is stuffed, so bed. For Omegas, this should come naturally, but everyone can use a little help. And alphas, take notes. First, gather your pillows. Next, your bigger stuffed animals. Now, I prefer to arrange mine in a circle, but you can also do like rectangular or square. Next, you're going to want to take your main blanket and put it right over the top. Watch out, cats may infiltrate your nest. It's hers now.
Wow, your f***ing cat's fat like you. I see a trend here of bad impulse control and overeating.
Now you're going to want to create a layer around it with your alpha's clothes. Or your clothes if you aren't the alpha and you're making this for an omega. This creates a nice ring of scent around it to comfort the omega. If you do not have an alpha, you can use your own comfy clothes. Clothes with the scent of someone that you find comforting, or skip this step entirely. Don't forget the blankets. If you do not have an alpha, I suggest a 20-pound weighted blanket for the added pressure. I kind of prefer it that way. And don't forget your small stuffed animals. Lastly, have your alpha set the nest. If you do not have an alpha, store-bought pheromones are just fine. Now get in your nest, you slick dipper.
So what about this is a nest? So you just made a bed. He just literally made his bed cozy, and then was like, time to show you how to, like, show us in the fucking closet. Show us a real nest. You're saying this isn't about furry shit. And then this bitch is saying, I didn't even think about store-bought pheromones. That'll make my next heat so much better. You're a human! You don't go into heat. You are not a cat. Yes, it can really reduce the intensity of your heat. It can't, because you're not a cat. You're not an animal. You're a person. It won't do shit, but other than make you more autistic.
In a hot way. I'm sorry. Anatomy-wise, think how two guys do it. Except one guy is a girl with a retractable...
So he's gonna get f***ed by some f***ing dog girl's retractable penis? Like, this would be so pathetic to be making these type of weird TikToks at 23. This is shit that you do when you're in elementary school and you don't have a grasp of the future or what's gonna happen after this. You don't make this and then post it to the internet when you should be, you know, you're 7 years away from being 30. Are you gonna act like this when you should be having children, when you should be moving on in life? This is fucking sad.
In a sense, yeah. Because alphas got knots just like dogs for the same reason dogs do. They got the need to breed. And a knot's the only way they're gonna keep an omega from pulling away. Hope this helped.
What the fuck? That's the only thing that's gonna keep them from pulling away? That's not something you say with a face and body like that guy. I'm willing to hedge my bets that this person's not gonna be a benefit to society.
So who wants to learn about knots? I saw someone talking about how they didn't understand how it worked. So I thought I'd explain.
And he f***ing puts the pencil between his fat f***ing gross grippers. No one wants to see your fat f***ing piggies. You cow f***. You're so beyond disgusting. Put f***ing socks on.
So imagine this wood in pencil is the friend. When the alpha is in the omega, pencil is in the sharpener. Even though the omega will clamp around and try to not let it go, there will be another factor. So when it's close to being finished sharpening, it's gonna, about right here, it's gonna start to thicken up a bit.
He's describing this furry degeneracy again with his just gross feet front and center, displayed with honor.
When they're done, that's when the knot is going to come in. Boom! So when the omega is clamped around, it's not going anywhere. And if you try, out. But that's why knots are so large, because it's made to not be able to get free. Hope this was everything you wanted and more.
This is degeneracy that can't be fixed. This person is not gonna, wake up one day and realize that all of this was the worst mistake he's ever made in his life, embarrassing and super cringe. He's just gonna remain like this. He's gonna be a 60-year-old in a retirement home that his parents paid for with his grippers out, describing to the other old folks about his latest furry fanfic. Like he's an eternal child. You know, he's never gonna grow up. He's forever gonna be sitting in his room, no socks on, in his shorts and autistic Hurley sweater. It's insane that this person has reached 23 and they're still this retarded.
No, making nests does not make you a furry. Liking the Omegaverse doesn't make you a furry either.
He's so adamant that this is, not furry. This is not furry related. Cap. Just absolute furry denier cope.